Moses was born into a world of oppression, where the Israelites were enslaved in Egypt. Threatened by a prophecy that foretold the rise of a Hebrew leader, the Pharaoh decreed the slaughter of all Hebrew baby boys. To save her son, Moses' mother placed him in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile River. Miraculously, he was found by Pharaoh's daughter, who took him into her care, raising him within the palace walls. Despite his upbringing as an Egyptian prince, Moses never forgot his Hebrew heritage. Witnessing the suffering of his people fueled a deep-seated compassion within him, compelling him to seek justice for the oppressed. One day, he witnessed an Egyptian overseer mistreating a Hebrew slave. Moses intervened, leading to a fatal altercation. Fearing the consequences, Moses fled Egypt, seeking refuge in the land of Midian. In Midian, Moses found solace and began a new life. He married a woman named Zipporah and tended to his father-in-law's flocks as a shepherd. Little did he know his encounter with God was imminent. It was amidst the quiet solitude of the wilderness that Moses experienced a profound revelation. God appeared to him in a burning bush, unveiling a divine plan for the Israelites' deliverance from bondage. Entrusting Moses with the monumental task, God called upon him to return to Egypt and confront Pharaoh, demanding the release of his people. With a sense of awe and trepidation, Moses prepared to embark on a journey that would forever alter the course of history. With unwavering determination, Moses delivered the divine decree to Pharaoh, demanding the liberation of the Israelite slaves. Yet Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, his pride closing his eyes to the injustice inflicted upon God's chosen people. Despite Moses' pleas and warnings of impending divine judgment, Pharaoh remained obstinate, refusing to yield to the will of the Almighty. Instead, he intensified the oppression, subjecting the Israelites to even harsher labor and suffering. Undeterred by Pharaoh's defiance, Moses unleashed a series of miraculous signs and wonders. The transformation of his staff into a serpent left the Egyptian magicians astounded, but Moses' serpent ultimately devoured theirs. This showcased the superiority of God's power. Next, the waters of the Nile River turned to blood, rendering them undrinkable and causing widespread devastation to Egypt's ecosystem. Following this initial plague, Moses called forth swarms of frogs, lice, and flies, infesting the land and tormenting its inhabitants. As Pharaoh's heart remained hardened, Moses confronted him with additional plagues, including boils afflicting man and beast alike, hailstones raining down upon the land, and locusts devouring every green plant in their path. These calamities inflicted severe hardship upon the Egyptian people, yet Pharaoh remained steadfast in his refusal to release the Israelites from bondage. Amidst the escalating conflict, darkness descended upon Egypt, enveloping the land in an eerie shroud for 3 days. Yet, with each miraculous demonstration, Pharaoh's heart only hardened further, his arrogance closing his eyes to the undeniable truth of God's sovereignty. It was a fight between a human king and a messenger from God. This clash led to significant events in the book of Exodus. Join us in the following chapters to see what happens next, the plagues, the special night called Passover, and how God helped the Israelites cross the Red Sea. It's a story of freedom, rescue, and God's incredible power that amazes people today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.